Hello, Aquarius. This is Eileen with your November 2023 Psychic Tarot card reading. Let's see now. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Knight of Swords, the Death card, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. So it is looking like some good transitions going on for you, big major transitions for the better. So, I mean, with that Wheel of Fortune, the Death, that's talking about major transitions, ending one phase of your life, beginning with a new phase of your life. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And so let's see, you're starting out with the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is ready to turn in your favor now, Aquarius. So if things have been difficult, challenging in previous months, I'm feeling for a number of you, you have had your share of challenging times. You are coming out of that now. It's time for the wheel to turn in your favor. So you are in the process of emerging from maybe a darker period of your life, or some troubling times, or just high stress, worries, feeling like you were stuck, feeling like you weren't making the progress that you wanted to be making. It's looking like now is the time to start moving forward, and moving forward kind of quickly even, because you've got this Knight of Swords right alongside the Wheel of Fortune. Now you do need to put your intentions on changes for the better, making those changes, pushing forward, because if you stay in a mindset of being stuck in some circumstances, you're going to stay stuck. You have to get into the mental part of it, where you're putting your emotions, your feelings, your intentions out there to move forward and get away from whatever difficult times you've been having, whether that was in the workplace or relationships, money situations, health, whatever it is. You have to be in that mindset that you're moving forward, you're improving every day. Things are getting better because you're working at things getting better for your life. That's what this wheel is all about. You have to participate. Then you've got the Knight of Swords. So this is quick action. Something might, and it could be kind of turbulent, even upheaval. For some of you, you might be making a change all of a sudden in your job, your living arrangement, some relationship situation. But it can be very stressful while it's going on. And then afterwards, it's like, oh, hey, I'm in a much better situation now. So that's what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords. In some cases, this might... it might relate to a person who comes into your life out of nowhere, but they can leave just as quickly as they enter your life. So this could be a potential romantic interest, but be aware that if you just meet somebody who just flies in out of the blue all of a sudden, and who seems to be in a hurry or seems to be very busy or that sort of thing, they can disappear just as quickly. So don't get too attached. I mean, they might be gone in an instant. It's like, hey, what happened? Where'd they go? But otherwise, for others of you, this is some change that happens quickly. It could be if you've been looking for a new place to live and you haven't found anything and feeling stuck where you are, all of a sudden there's an opportunity. Somebody says, okay, you want this place? You got it, And so you got to hurry and go and sign paperwork or do whatever you do. Same thing with a job. If you've been looking for a job and you thought nothing is turning up, I'm not making the change I want, out of the blue, somebody might all of a sudden offer you the job after you thought you were passed over and you weren't getting it. And once again, you have to act quick. You have to get ready. In some cases, some of you will be actually moving locations. You might be moving from one city or state to another. So, and especially when you have this Death card right along, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, and the Death card. Major changes, but it could be very stressful in the middle of all this, moving through these changes, because the Death card's talking about being in some circumstances where you've just been feeling drained, whether it's a relationship that's been long overdue, should have ended ages ago, that you just go through the motions and you feel like you're just like a skeleton, like you're just there. It's like going through the motions, but feel lifeless in that relationship, or some living arrangement, or a job. Others of you may have been at a job or be at a job where you feel like, like you're stuck and you don't know where to go from where you are now, so you haven't even been trying. Matter of fact, whatever it is, whoever this has this death energy, it's probably drained you so much, whether it's a relationship, some living arrangement, some job, that you feel like you don't even have the energy to look around and see what other things you can do. But there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And this Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords, Death card, the universe is telling you, hey, it's time. It is time. Get the wheels turning. Start looking around. Start thinking about things. Look at your life. It's time to make those big changes, because it's going to be great payoff for you. You're not supposed to stay stuck in the mud. We're not supposed to spend our lives being stuck in anything. Page of Pentacles, good news about money coming your way. This could relate to a job offer. It could relate to receiving some money that's been overdue that you were waiting on. Maybe it was owed to you from somewhere. Some of you may have had some court case pending that you've been waiting and waiting for the results, and you're supposed to get money out of it. You might get a letter or some correspondence letting you, or maybe you actually get a check or something, that's some overdue money. Some of you might actually just win some money somewhere, or maybe make some extra bonus in your job, or if you're self-employed, pick up a bigger client than what you've had previously. Something where you're getting a chunk of money coming your way for a number of you Aquarians. So good news about business, money. It could even be academic if you're waiting on getting good news about being accepted for a particular program of training or schooling or something. You might get good news that you're accepted. You've got the whatever you need to get started. You've got the Knight of Wands. Now, again, Knight of Wands, this is the wands do relate to your area of work, career, progress, action, making progress, moving forward. Knight of Wands is saying you are making good forward progress in your career, your business, your projects you're working on, your money-making abilities. Good news, you're being recognized, for a lot of you, recognized by those around you as doing a good job. Your higher-ups, your co-workers, if they're not too jealous of you. And for some of you, this could relate to a physical move. Some of you might be getting a job where you're moving locations. Some of you might be getting a transfer at your existing company. Some of you might be in sales and you're just on the go a lot in sales. You might be driving across town or getting on a plane and traveling or driving distances on the highway for your job. It's just forward movement, but it's making progress and receiving the money, getting paid, doing well, feeling good about yourself, feeling more confident in yourself and your abilities, the work, the good quality work you're doing, because you're getting positive feedback, you're getting paid well for the work you're doing. And it's altogether making you feel enthusiastic, energized, healthy, energetic. Just, it's good energy. You've got Six of Cups here. This is about something or someone that was very enjoyable for you in the past, coming back around again into your life. This could be something as simple as a reunion with an old friend or a relative or relatives. It could also be someone you've been friends with for a while that you haven't seen in a good while, and maybe the two of you were just friends in the past. You meet up again, and now you're both having some kind of romantic feelings towards one another. One person might be feeling that more than the other one. It might take a little more for the other one to kind of get the picture, get the message, but this could be good times for you, something for some of you that could lead to a really nice romantic situation. I do feel in some cases, look at that kitty. That kitty's always looking at me. Look at those eyes. That's a telepathic kitty. In some cases, for some of you Aquarians, this represents someone from a previous lifetime that you were very close with, coming back around where the two of you are meeting again in this lifetime. And this looks like a very happy, it's a great friendship. You develop a really good friendship, like you're best friends with each other, but it develops into a really nice romance, romantic, happy relationship. This could be a lifelong relationship for some of you Aquarians. This could really last, because I feel like for those of you that this is someone you were with and very close to in a previous lifetime, whether it was a romantic relationship or you may have just been best friends with this person in a previous lifetime. Maybe you could have been family members, but very close family members who were like best friends. But for others, maybe you were married to this person. Whatever it is, it's real. This is real, genuine friendship, love, loyalty, consistency. I don't get any roller coaster feelings here. I feel like it would be a very steady, good, solid relationship. For some of you, it might just be a best friend situation. For others, this really could develop into a long-term, happy, love, romantic relationship that both of you are just feel like you're home. You're home with each other. You don't need to go look around anymore. You have what you want, what you need, and live well together too. I get a lot of prosperity and abundance all around you. And now for others, this could relate to some kind of work you've done in the past, some business you had in the past that for one reason or another it kind of filtered out or phased out. This could be coming back much bigger and better at this time and bringing you a lot more abundance, a lot more prosperity than it did in the past. And this time it's going to be longer lasting. It's long term. It's like permanent changes for the better. You've got 8 of Cups pertaining to moving on from circumstances that no longer serve your good. The Cups do relate to feelings, emotions, love, romance. It relates to, all those kind of romantic things. So this could be some of you leaving a relationship behind that just no longer works for you. Maybe at one time it was really good relationship and you two were very happy together and had your friends and whoever's that you partied with and had a good time. But at some point you outgrew it. You outgrew that person. You outgrew those people. And you're ready to move on. You know you're ready and you deserve a lot better because you started seeing cracks in this relationship, started seeing things you weren't pleased with that you no longer resonated with because you outgrew this situation. This for some of you could represent a job that you have outgrown and now you're moving on. You'll see the light coming up over the horizon there, like the sun's going to be coming up. There's new, bigger and better things waiting for you up ahead. And it's like you have this calm confidence that you know this about yourself. You know it about your life and you're being guided. You're following your inner guidance. You're being pulled and drawn away from these circumstances, whether it's a job that is no longer, that you know you've outgrown. You deserve better pay. You deserve more benefits. You deserve something more enjoyable, work that you just makes you feel more alive. Or maybe it's a relationship that you know you deserve better in relationships. It could be a living arrangement that, it's just stale. You're tired of it. You want to move on to something bigger and nicer now. Whatever it is, you're following your inner guidance, which is the way to do it, rather than let the universe get tired of seeing you get stuck and then kick you out. Because the universe has a way of doing that if you stay too long when you're supposed to move on. I know that as a fact. And then you've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. All about enjoying your prosperity, your abundance, all the good you have and being grateful, having that attitude of gratitude. Look at all the coins floating all around the person, her here, out in the garden, enjoying. You might be spending time out in nature, or if you have a garden or you like plants a lot, you could be, or just out in nature, or even in your home, decorating your home, making it the way you like, that's very beautiful and pleasing for you, whether you're on a budget or you've got more money to spend in a more lavish manner. It does talk about enjoying the luxuries, whether they're little luxuries or big luxuries, that you should be really enjoying all that you have and be grateful every day for all the good you have, being thankful, grateful, and having that attitude of gratitude. And the more you do that, the more the universe is going to deliver more good to you to enjoy and to be grateful for. So it's like you just color your world here There's so much good. There's so much magic in the air here. That's what I'm getting. There's a magical energy. So you may as well start celebrating. We are coming into a season of celebrating anyway, with the holiday season coming up. And start being grateful. Find every little thing you can every day from the time you wake up in the morning to be grateful for, and throughout your day. It could be anything. It could be your first cup of coffee or tea that tastes so good. It could be the birds chirping outside, or who knows what. You might see a bunny outside hopping around, you know. I always love all that kind of thing myself. A flower growing, anything, or you have a nice conversation with a friend and it lifts your spirits. Whatever it is, always be grateful. Be grateful for the good food you get to eat, you know. You're probably, like many of us, are so much more fortunate than so many people around the world who don't get to enjoy the pleasures and the luxuries, even though if we think of them as little luxuries, maybe just some other person on another continent might think that's a giant luxury, something we think is a little luxury. So always have an attitude of gratitude, and always know that you're very fortunate, and always know that you always have a new day. If you're having a bad day today, tomorrow's a new beginning. You start over again. You get a new idea. You get a new way of doing things. You just move forward with enthusiasm, always looking for that light at the end of the tunnel, because it's there. It's always there. So anyway, Aquarius. Okay, so then you've got some cards here for your, let's see, you've got some oracle cards here. You've got Giraffe, Visionary, Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I love these giraffe. Look how beautiful these images are. They're gorgeous. That's a nice message. Okay, you've got Archangel Raziel, Spiritual Understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Okay, good message. Listen to your wisdom within, your intuition, your feelings you get. Okay, let's see. You have Angel Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Great message. I love that. That's a great message to end on. Okay, Aquarius. So have a great November, and look for my live stream videos. I'm doing live streams at different times throughout the week. Please be on the lookout. If you don't subscribe and check you have to check some things. Ring a bell, check notifications, whatever it is. You have to let YouTube know you want to be notified if someone's posting a video. So do that if you're not a subscriber yet, and be on the lookout. And because I do, usually if I'm getting ready to do a live stream, I post an announcement a few minutes ahead of time to let people know, so they can be on the lookout for the live stream. And the live streams are, you can ask questions, and I'll give you some of my psychic insights, maybe shuffle a few cards for you. And those are general readings for all signs. So hope to see you at one of my live streams coming up. Okay. And have a great November, Aquarius.